Hey guys, it's San and welcome back to the BulbaSquad. So today we're going to do a very different style of video. Today we're actually going to be doing a countdown. I wanted to cover Shining Fates because I realized there's a lot of product coming out and people are going to be wondering what's the best product to purchase for value wise, so I thought we're just going to do a little countdown. Make it easy on you guys. So the way I decided to do this was just looking at what's inside the product, cards, popularity, historically, how have things aged, and other products. So we came down to 8. We got number 8, mini tins. So you know those Gallerpel tins, they got like 2 packs in them. These are actually, I actually struggled putting these at 8. I kind of wanted to put them at 7 when I really thought about it. First and foremost, these are retailing for either $8.99 or $9.99. I think it's $8 or $9. I'm not sure anymore. And so that's actually a really good price. Most of the products out there are going to be retailing about $5 a pack, give or take. So the fact that these are $1 cheaper, that's just a little icing on the cake, and they're super cheap to ship. However, they come with no promos, which is a big drawback, especially when everything else does. But these tins are really pretty. When I looked at them, I kind of wanted them just for showpieces. First, we got Kyogre, which is a really nice legendary. Then we got Manphy and Wailord. They're both on one. We got Celebi, Zarude, and then we end on Reshiram. All of those are fan favorites, except Zarude. It's a new one, so I don't know how people take it yet. So I decided to put this at 8, but keep an eye out. That might be a sleeper. We don't know. Next, we got the pink collections. All the pink collections are grouped together because if you buy a case, you're going to get all of them, I'm pretty sure. Or they're going to be divided into groups of 2. Not 100% certain on that. Mainly because of we had Champions Path before, but I think they're all in one case. Looking at that, the promos aren't all that good. And honestly, nobody was really talking about the fact that, just look at Champions Path. People liked the gym badges, but that was about it. It was just packs. No one cares about those promos. So for that reason, I had to put them at number 7. Number 6. This one's actually a tie between Cramorant and Eldergloss, the tins. So I put them as a tie because we look at Hidden Fates tins. First and foremost, tins are one of the most cost-effective ways to get the product out there. That's the big number one thing across all these. The easier it is for this product to get reprinted because it's less resource heavy, the worse it's going to be in terms of value because it's just going to keep getting reprinted. You're going to keep losing money rather investing or collecting. So, Cramorant and Eldergloss are very similar to Gyarados and Raichu. They're not exactly that sought after. They don't fetch premiums. So for that reason, I had to put them at number 6. Number 5. We had Boltund. I decided to put this at number 5 because I realized the dogs are actually pretty popular across the series. We got the 3 legendary dogs for starters. Right away, people like them. People like Pokemon that look like friends, and Boltund, he looks like your dog. So, people like him. I think he's going to fetch a higher premium, maybe just by like $1 or 2, kind of like the Charizard from the Charizard tin and the collection box does. So that was my thought process. Number 4. This is the only collection box like the Charizard, Raichu, and Gyarados. The Pikachu collection box. That one actually caught me by surprise. I almost completely forgot that one was coming out. So, I believe it's the reprint of the promo that was in the special Vivid Voltage promo packs, I believe. So I think this one's actually going to be pretty good, simply because whenever I look at the collection boxes by comparison to the tins, the collection boxes fetch a slightly higher premium. You could attribute that to more cost for shipping. However, I believe that to an extent people like having the jumbos. So for that reason, I think Pikachu is going to be at number 4 as one of the better choices. And it's Pikachu. He's one of the flagships. He's the flagship of Vivid Voltage. We see that he's popular. So I think it's a good one. Number 3, the Premium Crowbat Collection. So, I'm not actually sure what the full name is because they keep changing it up. I decided to put this number 3 for one main reason. playability. We look back at Darkness Ablaze with the Crowbat V. When we look at it, it was like $13 because it was so playable. However, because its value is derived from playability, it's possible that when it rotates when it goes out of rotation, it's going to drop in price. For that reason, I think the box may be a little less desirable, and between the V and the V Max, there's not that much difference in art. So, for that reason, I say he's number 3. Number 2, I think the premium Crowbat Collection. That one, I think it's better in the regard that it's not linked to playability, and there's a big difference between the V and V Max. They look significantly different, so I think people would enjoy having one copy of each rather than here's this card and a slightly different version of this card. There's not too many really differences to talk about them, but between these two, they're not going to be reprinted as easily. So those are really solid options. However, number 1, do I really even have to say it? It's the Elite Trainer box. Why? It's got an Eevee VMAX. Eevee has been proven to be a fan favorite. The Eevee VMAX is just an Eevee but fluffier. It's adorable. And the box is nice and pretty. The sleeves look awesome. It's going to be one of the most resource heavy products to reprint. However, keep in mind, ETV's got reprint, alright? Like, we got the Speculated Evolutions ETV reprint back here that came out of nowhere. Speculated. We got Hidden Fates, which definitely got reprinted. And we got Champion's Path, which got reprinted. Okay? So, in that regard, keep that in mind. Please do not purchase Shining Fates above MSRP, okay? Especially the ETBs. For those of you that don't know, I should have thrown this in at the beginning, but I just remembered. Shining Fates is coming in 4 waves. That's definitive. We know that. Now, the size of wave 1 has been it's kind of been debated. It's either 50% or like 30-something%, okay? So it's a really big chunk of it, and then the rest of it comes through the other 3 waves. So for that reason, even if you can't find it right now, just wait a little bit, okay? More waves are coming. Maybe purchase another pre-orders. Just make sure you read the fine print. Make sure it's like wave 2, 3. Not wave 4 or 5, that imaginary wave 5. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me if you guys agree with my rankings, if you think I should move some stuff around. Maybe you think the Galar Palatins are a sleeper and could be much better. So, thank you guys for sitting through this video, and I'll see you guys next time.